Let's get it!
Broadcasting to you from a little grass shack in the middle of the Pacific.
Live in the place to be.
Well, they're actually in the Bay Area.
Yeah,
but they are the premier Pacifica show that shines a spotlight on positive Pacific Islanders.
You listening to the sound.
Role models coming brown every Thursday night.
Ooh, you stuck.
What? Well, we're on time. We're starting on time. We that was a special edited DJ version of our intro, apparently. So, season 8, episode 28 of the Faika podcast. We got stuff to talk about today. We got our check-ins. We got a big concert coming up that continues to sell out tickets in the Bay Area. And in the second half, we have Alina Fa'aola with OPIN. We are going to hear about all of the things that are coming up at the Youth and Young Adult Purpose Conference, a little over a week away, and we got our check-ins and our community announcements. That's our show today. Naki, what's good?
Hey, so the big talk that I've been getting poked. People have been poking me about is the Josh Titofi concert that's happening October 16th and 17th, and the 17th show sold out in 24 hours. And so a second show has been added. Yay. Thanks to Rhythmic Catalyst. And so I'm excited about the second show. And so I don't know. The first show, actually the second show, October 17th, is the second show. The first show is October 16th. That sold out. 17th sold out in 24 hours. And so October 16th, they added a second show. VIP sold out the same day. And now we're down to, I think, 200 tickets. 200.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Those are going to go.
Those are going to go. There's
another sold out show.
Yeah. There's less than 200 tickets left. So if you haven't gotten your tickets, and it's not even September yet.
Definitely going to sell out.
Yeah, it's definitely going to sell out, I think, within the next week or so. So if you haven't purchased your tickets, I highly recommend that you get them tomorrow. You get paid tomorrow, child, go get your tickets because they're going to be sold out. And I want to guess by September, if not the next couple of weeks. So
you getting excited? Are you getting fired up?
Yes. I'm excited. I'm excited because it's going to be a good time. Everyone that is involved in Rhythmic Catalyst is doing a great job of promoting. I'm excited about it. I can't wait. And so, we'll be here.
Yes.
And so, like I said, less than 200 tickets are left. And this place it can hold up to 800 people. So you figure less than 200 tickets are left. You need to get your tickets ASAP.
Yeah, and there's something to be said for all you concert goers. You know this, in a stadium with 10,000 plus people in it versus a stadium with 800 seats in it. That's going to be an intimate show. Like you're going to be right on top of Josh Titofi. You're going to be able to. It's different than if you're in, a 10, 12, 15,000 seat stadium. 800 people, that's going to be a really cool show. It'll be up close and personal.
It's going to be a great show. I'm excited. I can't wait. My whole family is going, and then some. Like people have been calling me, telling me that we got our tickets. We got our tickets. VIP, like everybody that I know got VIP tickets. And so though, of course, it's sold out. So if you haven't gotten your tickets, anywhere actually where you sit, anywhere in this event center is a good view. So
not a bad seat in the house.
Not a bad seat in the house. So big shout out to Rhythmic Catalyst who added another show right away because, like Christine said last week, they heard everyone's demands. So there you go. And then what did we do this weekend? Did we have an event? I think everyone was relaxing from the weekend before, all my Usos. And
it was a relaxing weekend.
relaxing. And then today, my kids are at the La Russell free concert in Washington. I mean, I was going to say Washington, Vallejo, downtown Vallejo. He actually should be going on right now. So I'm excited to hear about, they're sending pictures and posting pictures. So I'm excited about that. I'm also excited about our guest that's coming up in the second half of the show, Alina, who's with OPIN. We love all the work that she's doing. We met her during Koviki Talk. She was one of our guests on Koviki Talk. That's when we first met. So you figure like 4 or 5 years ago.
Right.
So she's going to be coming on and talking about the work that she's doing in Oakland with the Pacific Islander youth. And so stay tuned for that. She has lots and lots and lots of information coming up. So don't. Mo is saying Brandon Ayuk signed a 4-year contract with the Niners. We went to the Matua event. Oh, we did. We went. Thank you, Mo. Sunday, we went to the Matua Paina, their fundraiser that they have every year. And we got to speak with Tim and Pete, who are with the Matua Motorcycle Club. That was happening in Modesto. That was a great event.
That's a really cool event, and it's they have the Paina every year.
Yes.
It's their fundraising event, and it's a really cool event. And hey, Central Valley 209-559, that's y'all. That is right in your backyard. A lot of cool things going on in the Central Valley for Pacific Islanders.
Right. And they had, PI vendors, they had food, they had raffle, they had entertainment. Halal was there to perform. We stayed for a couple of hours, and then we had dinner. One of my daughters is going back to college in Maine. Mala, hey Mala. So Mala is a Matai in my family.
Do a Matai on the show.
He's a Matai. We should have him on to talk about the responsibilities of a speaking chief. How about that? We should have a few. Actually.
I like it. You comment on our show, you end up on it.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was Sunday. We drove to Modesto, and it said it would be like, I don't know, 80 degrees. It felt like 100. But it was a good time. It was a good time. How was your week? Your first complete week of your new job? How did that go?
Yeah. So, there's a whole piece of being at a job for 22 years, and 10 years before that. So 32 years with 2 companies. Now I'm at a new company. I'm old. I'm looking at things like, gosh, that's going to be like, I got to learn a whole bunch of new stuff. So there's like this whole piece of me that's like, what is going on? I got all this stuff to learn, but it's exciting as well. There's a piece of it where I'm like, hey, this is cool. I'm going to meet new people, get to help new people in my role. So that piece of it. But then there's a little bit of just the stress of like, am I going to learn it? How long is it going to take? How much energy is it going to take? Because when you have the same job for 22 years, you got a good idea of how things are supposed to go.
Right.
You got all the shortcuts, you got all the, the hacks and the cheats and all those kind of things. So I'm a routine guy. I got to find, what do I do on the Mondays? What does that look like? So, just looking at it from that standpoint. But yeah, being the new person is, that's I'm new to being the new person, but it's been a lot of fun. I was home. I can't remember what day it was, but so my, one of the triplets, had moved out. And so he still goes to school right next to us. So he had come over he had some like hour and a half in between classes. So he just came over to hang out. And that, I don't know why that felt, like really nostalgic. Like he doesn't live here anymore. You know what I mean? All of his stuff has moved out of his room. And he just came to kick it. So, different. I'm sure you've had the same thing with kids moving out and then just coming to hang out. They don't live there any longer. I'm assuming that the laundry's coming over at some point. He'll be coming over with his laundry, but he was just kicking it. And then, as I went to the bathroom at one point, I walked past his room and it's completely empty. We repainted the room. I'm not a big fan of painting. I think the last time I painted is when we painted our studio, our old studio in South City, was the last time I had a paintbrush in my hand. So, yeah, doing some stuff around the house. I bought a Traeger, so one of the smokers, it's a Traeger barbecue thing. I'm getting ready to start cooking some stuff in the backyard, but not empty nest, but emptier than before, and it feels different. How about you?
Nice, nice. Nothing. Work is crazy right now. I have no time for anything. No time. But I did have time to go get my eyebrows done a couple of weeks ago. So
You
I
got time for
like
that.
yes, I found time for that. I needed it because it saves me time. If you are, women understand that when we get up in the morning, we've got to do our face, we've got to do our hair, and I don't really wear a lot of makeup, but I need eyebrows, right? So every morning I would get up. I know this is kind of boring. Sorry, I have to draw my eyebrows on, and that is time consuming when I'm in a rush, and I'm not used to that, right? Ever since cancer and I lost hair. Like I just can't grow hair back ever since then. And so it's time consuming when I'm so used to just getting up and go. And so instead of drawing my eyebrows on, I went to go get it, I don't know, microblading. Microblade? It's not microblade. What anyway, there you go.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know
Yeah.
the name of it.
Yeah, Lynn Savannah, thank you for tuning in. Julie Montgomery Hardwood, Maafia Pokua, thank you everyone for tuning in. I know you're waiting on our amazing guest who's coming in the second half, Alina with OPIN. So, stay tuned. I'm just talking about my eyebrows that I'm trying to grow. They're not growing. So last week, if you watched the show last week, like I had thick ass eyebrows and they were dark, like they totally did not match. It was a stage. Every week you'll watch the process. Last week it was like dark and thick and it was like black. My eyebrows looked black. And I had a wedding to go to. I went to a wedding with like my hair covering one eyebrow because it was flaking.
Oh,
And
you
so
had that goth look with one
yeah,
hair
I had goth. I went to a wedding this Saturday in Nevada, which was absolutely beautiful. It was a coworker turned family, and I got to see some workers that turned family that came like one of the guys that I used to work with is Danny, and he and I worked closely during COVID. Like we were working 12-hour shifts for like 3-4 days in a row. And he and I would talk for 12 hours every day or whatever day we were together. So I know his whole story, half of his story. He knows half of my story, what I do. He knows about the everything. So anyway, I had a good time. My eyebrows are in the light stage. So when you see me next week, it'll be a little darker. And by the time we go see Josh Tatofi, I'll be all set. I'll be all set. So,
Be all dialed. Yeah, I used to have, so when I was younger, I would have these dreams of being completely bald and having no eyebrows, right?
yes.
So when I ended up getting cancer and going through all the treatment, I lost my eyebrows and I was like, oh, maybe that's what the dream was about. Maybe I saw myself then, but I got no eyebrows either. I'm not going to get micro laser, whatever the stuff it is, but mine been gone for, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 years.
Yes. Vince, Big Oos Radio tuned in. Thank you, brother. We miss you. Tina, Auntie Naki, you should do a session on eyebrows. Ooh, you know what, Tina? I am going to do a session on eyebrows pretty soon. How about that? I that's a good idea. Maybe not this show. It'll be a girl show. It'll be a girl show. Ooh, Tina, I'm gonna come do it over there at the Amu office building. How about
You've
that?
done we've done the all women show. We
We have
could
done
do
an
a
all women
yeah.
show, which we
We've done a
should do
couple of those. Yeah.
eyebrows and aging and how
Do
about
the
that?
pretty stuff.
It's a bitch getting old. Ooh, it's a bitch getting old. I can't. Don't get me started, child. Don't get me started. Anyway, I was talking on behalf of Carl. I was talking on behalf of Carl. Anyway, just kidding.
It's
I was
funny.
really
Mo pointed out. I think it was Mo earlier. Yeah, it was Mo pointed out earlier that Brandon Ayuk signed a contract with the 49ers because
yeah.
we have next week, a week from tonight, is opening night for the 2024 season. So next week, on Thursday night, begins the week one of the NFL 2024 season. So
I'm
glad to
excited.
see football coming back into the fold. I'm glad Brandon Ayuk signed with somebody. I was tired
I
of hearing
did. I didn't
like
want him
he's
to
gonna
leave.
trade and he's gonna go to the Steelers or he's gonna go to the Browns or he's gonna like it was like hurry up and get that out of my news feed because I'm tired of hearing it. Just get him on the team. So y'all
Right.
got the team back together. In my opinion, this is the year for the Niners
Man, right?
because there's a lot of contracts coming due at the end of this year. End of this season, you got Purdy, Debo. Um, well, I signed Ayuk, so there's some things coming due. So um, hopefully y'all get number 6 this season.
I was worried about Ayuk. I thought, if he don't sign soon, he gonna go. But they found the money. They found the money. I don't know how many people they let go to find that money to sign him, but I'm glad that he's sticking
Hey,
around.
game with that. He was out there on the market. The Steelers were offering money, other teams were offering money, and he got more money out of the Niners than he would. So hey, it's a business, right? Players got to get paid. He ended up back home anyway. But yeah, I'm just happy to get the season started, and I'm tired of preseason news and training camp stuff. And Brandon Ayuk's going to get you all that. Let's just see the game. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure who plays. Obviously, the Chiefs play next Thursday. I'm not sure who they play. You all got a Monday night game. The week one is for the Niners is against the Jets. So
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
have news next week.
We'll have news. We'll keep you updated on the sports NFL news every week. We'll keep you. I mean, by the time it comes to Thursday, you already know it, but you'll hear our point of view. Not that you hear, but ooh,
You
Tina,
got
I'm
that. You
serious.
got that young Dominic Pooney for the Niners
Yes,
offensive lineman. So you
I
got
know.
some.
These and really these athletes, they make crazy amount of money, like crazy amount of money just going in, right? A rookie signs and he gets, I don't know, $50 million, right?
A lot.
Basketball, crazy amount of money. Like when Michael Jordan and who Chuck and Magic, like you had to prove yourself on the court before you got the money. Now you get the money before you even do the work. I'm not saying they're not worth it, but I'm saying back in the day, you had to prove yourself first.
Well, they have the cat that now they have like Purdy, right? This is I think his third season in the NFL. He's
Mhm.
not getting paid a lot. And that's kind of what I was alluding to earlier is that
Right.
there's a big contract waiting for Brock Purdy when he gets
Oh,
done
yeah.
with his rookie contract. So a lot of times the rookies aren't really making, a ton of money, but man, it's that first contract. You get through, you stay healthy, you put up big numbers like he's done. Because you might let Brandon Ayuk go. You can play around with that. You got a quarterback, y'all got to keep him. You got to
Yeah.
pay Brock Purdy to stay.
Yeah. I think his contract is going to be big time.
Yeah.
So, he's a good kid. So I'm happy for him. I'm happy for his family because it's a whole family thing. So I'm happy for him.
Great story. Great story.
Yes.
Last person drafted and going to make 16,000 buckets of money next year.
Oh my gosh, crazy amount of money. So, congratulations to his family. Layla Malatino, Lana, my Ava, thank you for tuning in. Rhonda, thank you for tuning in. My Rachel Jordan is tuned in. Lay Sapa Vival, thank you for watching. Joyce, hey everybody, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. Share, because of course Alina is going to be on in about a good 10-15 minutes after our community announcements, and then she's going to tell us everything about the work that she's doing in Oakland, the youth that she's working with, and like the conference that's coming on. JT Michael
JT
Kent,
on?
yes, Michael Tan with Behind the Lava Lava. They're doing amazing work in Utah. They're a nonprofit organization, and they also have a podcast. So tune in. Behind the
They
Lava.
also sponsor Matai watches.
Yes, we love Matai watches. Layla Fa is, hip hop stepping. I swear one day I'm going to make it to a beginner's class. One day I'm going to, if you're doing step in the Bay Area, go follow Layla.
Hey, you did the whole class at SCDC.
So Layla, let me talk to you, girl.
You did the whole class.
Yes. Rocky had a step class at SCDC. And there was it started off with like a good 20 people, right?
Probably more than that. The room was full.
Yeah. During the class, people started dropping. And then I was standing next to Richard. He's kind of young, and he's with SF Hep B Free, right? He was standing and he was going. Layla.
He was doing extra steps. He was doing
people extra. Were dropping, right? Well, he was going to town. People were dropping, but my pride wouldn't let me drop, Layla. My pride would not let me. I stayed I was like, oh, hell no. I'm not dropping. I stayed the whole class and lasted the whole class. I mean, did I need oxygen after? Yes, but
as soon as I saw a bunch of people leave and then you didn't leave, I was like, oh, she's staying the whole way. Because if you were going to quit, you would have went with everybody else when they went. When you stayed, I was like, yeah, she's going to be here till the end.
Yes, I stayed till the end. So I think I can do it just at a normal pace. Like the people that dropped early, they were going hardcore, like the first 5 minutes. And I was like, they are not going to last. They are not going to last. So I stayed a good pace. But I was not letting these youngsters knock me out.
You know who was gangsta in the step class? Is
was
getting it. And she made it the whole way too.
She made it. Is crazy. Is crazy. Nellie Allo. Hey, she loves those Nelly classes too. Keep it up, Nick. Nellie Allo is like this big. She's so tiny. So now I know her secret step classes. Okay, girl. So yes, and I'm on a calorie deficit. That's what you call it. I'm on a calorie deficit, kind of watching what I eat, but like not eating as much as I normally do. But so there you go. Big shout out to JT who's tuned in with Rhythmic Catalyst. His team has added another show like we spoke about earlier, October 16th, Josh Totofi. Get your tickets. There's less than 200 tickets left, and I want to see you there. And come say hi. We'll hang out. We'll chat. We'll everything.
Come cheer Mackie on as the MC and the host.
Oh my gosh! Come, I'll talk to you. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. So that's October 16th and 17th. That's happening in Milpitas. I've got the link everywhere. Click the link. Please go get your tickets. It's going to be a great show. Going to be a great show. Lily, thank you for tuning in. So, and I'm also, Mo's birthday is coming up September 20th. And so WWE will be wrestling in Sacramento. Of course, we'll be going because, just because.
Go see family wrestle. I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah. That'll be a big night. So we have a few minutes. I think we got 5 extra minutes.
Yes.
So we have been in talks with some people about, we had done a presidential debate in 2020. And I wasn't sure. We had like fact checkers and we had timekeepers. I forgot about a lot of the stuff that we had. And we were approached by a group that said, hey, you guys want to do the same thing that you did in 2020? And we're going to do a presidential debate. It looks like it's going to be, is it next Thursday? Is that what it ended up being?
Yeah, sure. I think it's in a week or two.
It's going to be on a Thursday. So it will be in place of the Faika episode either next Thursday or the Thursday after. But we're looking forward to doing it. I think it's an important election. A lot of opinions are out there. And I think it's important for Pacific Islanders to get their opinions out there and debate the issues and whatever we got out there. So it'll be it'll be good to see, good to do again. Wasn't sure we were going to continue to do it, but hey, we are, and that will be either next week or the week after. So looking
Yeah.
forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It'll be good. I'll learn a lot. You'll learn a lot. Tune in. Everyone will learn something. There will be no fighting. I'll mute you. I'll drop
Yeah,
kick
so
you.
there's the fun thing is when you go over your time, it's not going to be like ABC or Fox or NBC or CBS.
I
And
just kick
Mackey's
you
going to
out.
have her finger on the mute button, and if you go over, you might get muted.
Yeah, yeah. No, you're definitely going to get muted. Rachel was pointing out that the holo holo. Okay. Thanks, Dad. Holo Holo is happening that weekend too, September 21st and 22nd. We're going to that, Rachel, so we'll see you there. Kolohe Kai, Still Pulse. Who else is going to be there? Jay Boog, The Green. Josh Totofi will be there as well, but this he'll have like a little part, right? He'll have, I don't know, I'm guessing maybe 15 minutes on stage. So
Yeah,
you
those sets
really
are
want to
quick.
see him in Milpitas because it's all
Just
him.
him.
All him.
Yep.
Yeah, but Holo Holo will be fun too. We're going to be there for Mo's birthday that weekend. We're in Sacramento all that weekend. Wrestling, Holo Holo, Holo Holo, go home. Holo Holo, Holo Holo, go home, go home. So yes, I'm excited. September, it's Virgo season. So
It's a good birthday present for Mo.
it's a good present.
That will be
It's
fun.
a good present for Mo. Yes, he deserves it. He deserves it. He's a good guy.
Yes, he deserves a parade,
And I deserve it too.
a door-sized plaque.
It's Virgo season. You know me. I'm posting all month long Virgo stuff because that be me. That be me. And that explains a lot. So there you go.
It
There you go.
explains a lot.
That explains a lot. Like me being a Virgo, that explains a lot. All right. Should we go to community announcements or what else?
I think we're ready. We'll do that, and then we'll let Alina in and let her tell her story.
Yes. Yes. So
All right.
you go
So,
first. Go first.
we are bang, right?
Mm-hmm.
Join us on Labor Day, September 2nd for Big Cam's Polyjam. Experience live performances by Etu, Aloki, Kelemi, and many more incredible artists. Hosted by Big Steve, the event will showcase cultural dances, stunning artwork, a variety of vendors, food trucks, and a 21 and over bar. Don't miss out. Grab your tickets now at ooskitchen.com.
And I love these artists. Like all three of them have a distinct, different voice. Like Kalemi just performed recently in the Bay at Lai's concert. If you pull up one of his songs, his voice is kind of not raspy.
Very
It's
distinct.
kind of
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's
Smoky.
yeah, smoky. There you go. Smoky. There you go. Smoky. So and I love Etu and Aloki. So get there. City Eats is happening September 7th. The City Eats monthly feed is Saturday, September 7th. Meals will be distributed with preparation starting at 10 a.m. and distribution beginning at 11 a.m. at 164 6th Street in San Francisco. Any inquiries, you can go to info@thecityeats.org.
Doing a great job. That's a cool organization there.
Oh my God, they're so awesome. They're so like they're also feeding that day in Oakland. So I'll get the address later, but they'll be feeding the community September 7th in Oakland and in San Francisco. So look for them and they need volunteers. So if you can get there early to help pack food or distribute food, that would be awesome.
That starts at 10 and distribution of the food starts at 11.
Yes.
Let's see. Oakland Pacific Islander Network presents Purpose Conference, Pacific Islander Youth Empowerment Conference. Become a purpose-driven leader. It's a free event for 15 to 25-year-olds. There's going to be special guest speakers and live panels, break and lunch and snacks provided. It's happening at the Chabot Space and Science Center in Oakland, California on Tuesday, September 10th. Doors open at 9 a.m. Register at pacificislandernetwork.org.
Okay, that please, please, please register. This is going to be a great event. Of course, Alina is going to come on and talk about details and all this and this that. I don't want to give away too much, but stay tuned, folks. Salmon Community Development Center presents Strengthening Families program, a free 14-week program designed to enhance family relationships. This begins Tuesday, September 10th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at 2055 Sunnydale, Salmon Community Development Center, San Francisco. For more information, contact Anaseni Tukumoatu at atana.tukumoatu@scdcsf.org. We'll watch the flyer and scan the QR code. There you go. There you go.
All right. All My Usos proudly presents Famalosi, Building a Better Mind and Body. Join them for 8 weeks of free golf and mental health education tailored for San Francisco youth in 5th to 8th grade. Space is limited, so register now by clicking the link in All My Usos bio. Classes take place every Wednesday from September 4th to October 3rd, so that starts next week.
Awesome. Essence of Mana's Parent Project is a free 13-week course designed to support adult family members develop communication skills and tools leading to more nurturing family relations. Register today by contacting Lulu Masina at 415-243-6328.
They've been doing that for a minute, right? So
For a
shout out
year.
to them for continuing and having that thing grow legs, roots, trees, branches, leaves, all kinds of things. They've been doing that for a while. So check out Essence of Mana. The South Pacific Food Fest night market is happening October 12th from 4 to 10 p.m. at University Circle, 1900 University Avenue in EPA. Over 30 Pacifica-owned small businesses will be present. So go check them out on October 12th.
Awesome. I can't wait for that because, I'm a foodie. I'm a foodie.
Lots of it. Lots of it.
Yes. Let's see. Josh Tatofi, Rhythmic Catalyst has added a second show, like I said, for Josh Tatofi, October 16th. The 17th sold out in 24 hours. 24 hours. So they added another show just to help y'all out. Tomorrow's payday. Go get your tickets. Get your tickets by clicking the link in Rhythmic Catalyst bio on IG or www.joshtatofimusic.com. How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
So speaking of that, in, I don't remember, the early to mid 2000s, I used to report for online MMA organizations, and I had gone to cover one of the UFCs at Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. And I was, the night before, I was cage side, and I was doing an interview with Joe Rogan. And the announcer, Bruce Buffer, the guy, it's time. He does all the, so he was in the octagon in his, I don't know, sweats, shorts, jeans, whatever, with his 3-day growth of beard, because they let the beard grow so they get a really clean shave the day of. So everybody's scruffy the day before. So he's in the ring and he's announcing the names on the cards to practice the names. You know what I mean? So that when he's there, when he's announcing the names the next day, it's not the first time that he's, screaming out their names, and he's practicing different things. So it was kind of interesting to see him doing that in the background and practicing names like, Cabbage Correa or Andre Arlovsky or Chuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz. So the question I got as you get ready for the October 16th and 17th show to MC and host for Josh Tatofi, are you doing any voice exercises? Are you getting prepared, or are you just, hey, it's going to happen, and I'm going to pull the ripcord when it's time?
Yeah, I don't know. Hi, Lita. Lita's tuned in. I don't know. I know that I know, like, Josh Tatofi, I am a big fan, so I know his stuff. Tessie, who is one of the performers, and Kalandi, I'll have to, make sure that I Practice how to say the halals names. Yes, JT is 100% correct. There's going to be a couple of halals performing that night, so I'll need to, like, I don't want to be disrespectful, and I may like miss a vowel or something, but don't hate me because I'm going to practice and practice and practice, the halal names. So I'm excited about that, and to watch, the performers, them dancing, and it's going to be a good show.
Yeah, it's going to be an amazing show. And I have to say that any UFC announcer has a far easier time pronouncing names than you are going to have with the halal, right? Halals are very specific.
The
Um,
halals are very specific.
but going to be a cool night. I can't wait to see. I hope that everybody joins in. There's still a slight chance that you can get tickets for the October 16th show.
Less than 200 tickets are
Less
left.
than 200 left.
If you got a ticket, good for you. And there's this funny TikTok that JT sent me where this guy was just like, I just want one ticket. I just want it. I guess in SoCal, it's sold out so quickly that he didn't get a chance to get a ticket. And so he's like, I just want a ticket. So it's awesome. And, I was like, okay, let's y'all get paid tomorrow. So don't be coming for me later. I told you it's less than 200 tickets left. So y'all need to go get your tickets. And I really want us all to enjoy a great show, right? Like, this is going to be one of two nights of one of the greatest entertainers, I believe, that has ever performed. And so you just got to be there. I'm excited. I can't wait. And I'm just gonna, I jibber jabber. That's what I do. I jibber jabber. So I can talk all day. If I need to stall, my ass will be stalling like a mofo.
You can stretch.
Stretch. That's me. That's me. So that's what I do. I got Lisa got her table. Okay, girl, got your table.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yes. I mean, anywhere really where you're at in this venue is a good seat. And if you're standing, you're sitting, because you're going to be dancing, and you're probably going to want to do the hula talanga. Thank you for tuning in. So, yes, anywhere you stand or sit is going to be a good view. Don't trip. So
it was cool about seeing a show 2 nights in a row is I've seen like George Lopez do back-to-back sets, right? Same jokes. It seems like it's the same jokes. It doesn't matter because of the energy that the performer puts off. Like, so I sat through one set at a comedy house here in Sacramento with George Lopez before he made it big. So it was before he had the TV show.
nice.
And then me and my brother just hung out at the bar for the second show. What the heck? We'll go. But we laughed just as hard the second show because of the energy that he gave off telling the jokes. And it's the same. I'm sure it's going to be the same for the performance that you're going to see, the first night is going to be some of the same songs, but the energy and the delivery and everything. It's an amazing show. And that's why I think a lot of people do see multiple shows. You know what I mean? Like, you have people who follow groups from city to city to go see them continually perform.
Yeah.
It's going to be a cool night.
Yeah. Alina, girl, stop watching the show and log in. Stop watching the show and log in, girl. Hi, Sister Cree. I know you was calling me. I'm Faikaing right now.
Ooh, we're a big deal if we got Cree on our show. If Cree's commenting on our show, we made it.
Cree, she is the executive director for All My Usos, who had their 9th annual barbecue a couple weeks back. So they did a great job. No worries.
And right on to the next, right?
Yeah.
Right on to Famalosi. They got the next thing. They always got something on deck.
They always do. Carry on. Mama Sil is on. Happy anniversary.
Oh, that's right. Happy anniversary to the Lovebirds.
Happy anniversary to Mama Sil.
Brother
Happy
June.
She's still on her honeymoon. So my daughter is going back to college. Risha, thank you for tuning in, Risha. My daughter is going back to college. She's going back to Maine.
Back to Maine in the summer, and will she be there the whole winter, or is she going to? Because man, winters are those are real winters. I'm sure she's explained what those winters are like.
Yes, she's sent pictures and everything. So she's headed back to Maine until just do the first semester, and then she's coming back
So Christmas-ish?
to finish home. Yes. So we're excited about that. She's, it's time for her to finish up.
Yeah, I think that's it. And kudos to her for, seeing that to the end. Because you and I have talked about this before about, man, there's a lot of Polynesians, Pacific Islanders that start college. And if they're there because of athletics or they're there for whatever reason, but then they don't, a lot of them get close and don't actually just, put the ball in the end zone, so to say, or, in her sport, spike the ball. So good for her to head back, take care of that business that's left over, and finish out.
So Alina's looking for the link. I'm sending it, girl. I'm sending it. Send it again. I'm looking forward to hearing about all the great stuff that Alina is doing with her team in Oakland. It's gonna be a great event. If you haven't heard about it, you need to register. Follow them on Instagram, oak.pin. And register your kids. I think it's 15 to, okay, let's pop that back up.
15 to 25, is that what it was?
15 to 25.
Yes, 15 to 25.
They really need you to register. It's happening Tuesday, September 10th. It's a great event. They have a lot of great speakers that they've been posting. Like I seen Tone Vai is going to be one of the speakers
for the mental health workshop.
For mental health
and
workshop.
The music, DJ Scylla and DJ Natorious.
DJ Scylla is every freaking where, right? She's everywhere. That's because she is she's the hot DJ. Here goes our girl. So she's going to come on and talk about Purpose Conference that's happening September 10th. Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Alina Fa'aola. Hey, girl.
How you doing, Alina?
Beautiful. Hey, oh my gosh, this is my dream come true.
Girl, you need bigger goals.
I've been dreaming of coming to Faika since I was just a young girl.
Oh my gosh.
Here we are.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you for coming on.
Of course. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for putting on the event that you guys are putting on. Like that's I was looking at that. I was going through social media as we were putting the show together, and I was like, it was one thing after another. Naki's talking about something like, "Ooh, DJ Scylla's there," and then she's talking about something, and I'm like, "Oh, tones that like as you go through all of the different things," and we're gonna talk about how these things come together. But what a great opportunity for the community.
I'm excited. So Alina is the founder and executive director of the Oakland Pacific Islander Network. And so that is an amazing program group that you guys have going on there, and all the work that you're doing with the youth. Alina, tell us a little bit more about OPIN.
About the organization. Yes. Yeah, so the Oakland Pacific Islander Network is a grassroots organization based in Oakland, California. We provide wraparound services like customized mentorship. We have different affinity groups within the schools. So we're in 5 public schools right now, and we run program with them it's really fun. It's really fun. The kids are amazing. It's fun working with Pacific Islander kids. They're crazy. Yeah, they're crazy. But it is, it's just good work. It's fun work. We provide those types of services. We have an athletic program, so we support student athletes, Pacific Islander student athletes get recruited to play football at the next level. So we teach them how to market themselves on social media. And then, of course, organically, they get that mentorship from their mentor. Yeah. And then we have events and stuff like this. So, yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
excited. Can you tell us, like, when you first went into the schools, are the kids excited to see someone that looks like them coming into like representation? We always talk about representation. Can you talk about that?
Yes. When it comes to now that I feel like I've been inside the schools for even before Open was formed, what I have seen is that it is just this is just what it is for them. So for them, they don't see that, there once upon a time there was no representation, but now there is. So I think yeah, I don't think they realize that, this is something that has not always been. There hasn't always been Pacific Islander representation in their schools. Yeah, so I think they're excited. I mean, when we're not there, they're like, "Where are you guys?" Texting us.
I think
So
that that's
I hope they
important.
are.
Yeah, I think it's important, and it's also I like it that it's becoming. Um, there's a point where if it's normal, then do people appreciate like, hey, the generation that came before didn't have this. But at the same time, when it becomes that where it's just normal, that's a good thing. It's not. It's a good thing when it's far enough past that there weren't people to look at for the previous generation. That's great. We recognize it. Be grateful. But Naki has said, it was important for her kids to see, you know what I mean, that Barack Obama was president. So maybe that's normal, right? If you're growing up and you see that, oh, it doesn't have to be the first ever, you learn about it later, but it becomes normalized. So I think that the fact that some of them don't know that things don't come from before is encouraging, I think, because it hopefully
Yeah.
becomes normal. And you're part of that. You're part of making that happen.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, absolutely. I agree that it is important that it has become basically normalized for this generation. And then it makes me feel a little old because I'm like, when I was your age, I didn't have any of this. And they're like, okay, next subject where it's 2024. But no, yeah, I agree. I agree. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. Now tell us why this conference? What brought this all on?
Yeah, I mean, if I can be completely honest, I mean, can I just keep it real? Um, One of the reasons last year I went into this, I mean, you guys have shared in my biography that I come from like a church background and I was a youth pastor for a while. And so last year I was literally praying, like, what does this year look like, Lord? What could that look like? And that was one thing that I really felt led to just have that conversation, even though that's been something that we've wanted to do. So that's just one part. Like, I really do feel like this is what God is doing in our community, is encouraging people and empowering them to really pursue their purpose, that it is time to do that. But second, another reason is really to empower them. And we did feel like it was time for Oakland to have an event where we bring in other people into that community, to really just empower them and impart knowledge and information and wisdom and all the things. Yeah. Sorry, I know that was a little too deep but yeah, that is really
No, it's
my
perfect. It's exactly what we want to know. It's
Yeah.
the reason, because and also the kids want to know, like, why is this happening in our city, right? And do you think that Oakland and now is a great time? Do you think Oakland is ready for this? Is this like one of the first of its kind? I don't
I
think I've
think
heard of it.
so. I think so. I will be honest, I did not grow up in Oakland. I moved here when I was 18 years old. So as far as me being here for the last 12-ish years, yes. But I'm not sure what that looked like before. Well, I do know. So yeah, it is.
Yeah. And it's a free event. That's the killer part.
It
It's
is free. It is 100% free. You don't even have to pay for snacks. You don't even have to pay for parking.
That's awesome. Because I seen where the event is being held on your social media. Like, you were that place is huge.
So big. It's so big. You got to put your walking shoes on, put your Apple Watch on, get your steps in.
And what is oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, so the lineup, right? Like we were going through, and I was going through the social media. A lot of times, if an organization is in its 10th, 15th, whatever iteration of their event, it's different, right? You can say, hey, you know us, like we've been around for 20 years, right? Talk about going out and recruiting for a first ever event of its kind. Like Nike said, this is the first, it's one of one right now. Talk a little bit about how you have got the star-studded lineup that you have.
Yeah, and I haven't even shared like the rest of it. So I mean, I could share that later. But
later.
I think one of the main things that has I guess like helped us to outreach for this event is building relationships before then. There's a lot of people that I've been building relationships for a long time, and not even for this event. Like, it wasn't for a specific reason, but it was just like building genuine relationships with people in the community, serving like at different events, support, like when you, and I'm not, just when people are supporting an event or supporting other organizations and supporting people without asking for anything in return, like just because that's what we do.
Right.
I feel like it is, the process is a little smoother. Like, hey, Dr. Hingano, is it okay? Can you come in, host a workshop? I really want them to know this. Hey, Tone, I know we've been stepping for a long time, and you're a clinician. Can you do a mental health workshop? So it really is that.
It really is. It really is. And also, people believe in the work that you're doing. So it makes it easy. It makes it easy when you ask for folks to participate because of the work, the amazing work that you guys are doing in Oakland.
Oh, thank you.
It speaks to how close knit the community is, right?
Oh,
people want to see you succeed. You've got an event going on, and you got an ask because you've shown up at other events and you've helped other people get what they want. You've helped other people win and succeed. When you say, "Hey, I'm doing this," and it's a good thing, then people, to your point, you build the relationships before. Because if you go cold and nobody knows you, and they don't know what you're about, and you haven't helped out at their event, might get a different answer. But again, great job building those relationships. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and I honestly, I'm just so honored for that lineup. I was like, "Oh, these are the big dogs." I don't think it like clicked until people have said that. Like, how did you, like, how do you know these people? I'm like, oh, those are my friends.
Right.
So but we are so honored to have them, just be a part of this. Yeah.
Yeah, like, is it Dean Kellett?
Yes.
Oh my God, girl.
Yeah. Are you guys familiar with him? He's
an NFL agent.
He is. He's an NFL agent. We met actually at the Pacific Women's Guild. Yeah. And so that's where we met, but we had been connecting on social media for some time, so it just worked out. Yeah. Awesome. He's so dope. I'm so excited for kids to hear from him, because I think, a lot of Pacific Islander people were like, hey, we want to go to the NFL. And then, there's only 1% of people that actually go to the NFL and are in the league. So I think hearing from him and how it's like, man, there's actually a whole different side to the NFL. You can still be in the NFL. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah.
I'm excited. Options, giving our kids options that they didn't know existed.
Yeah, totally.
I love it. And so what does the day consist of? Besides, I'm all about the food. I know you got brunch, you got snacks, you got lunch.
Yes. So the day. So I'll give you guys a little, walk through the day. So you walk in and there's music playing and you're checking in and people are like, oh my gosh, welcome to Purpose Conference. So you get some breakfast. I will say it is not a hot breakfast. It's a continental breakfast, but it's breakfast nonetheless. Shout out to Whole Foods for sponsoring that part. So you get breakfast and then you have then you have your general session. You hear an encouraging message. We'll play some games, some team building, and then you'll go into your workshops. You get to choose your workshops, though we are actually having everybody go into the mental health workshop. So you will be able to choose 4 out of 5, but the mental health workshop is mandatory for everybody.
Good for you.
I love it.
I'm very excited about. Yeah. So they'll miss a workshop, but It's okay. It's okay. And then they'll go to lunch. They'll come back to the general session. I'm sharing a message about purpose. And then they have more workshops. And then they'll hear from the panel. And then after the panel, we have some dinner, very light dinner. And then we are having what I can't call it a concert, but we're having like a party. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, we call it the open party.
Yeah. And stay tuned for that information much later.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
And the ages for this group, we know, but let's just repeat it again.
So the ages for this event is 15 to 25. 18 and over, they have their own young adult program. So, it's separate. They're not like with little kids or like this 25-year-old hanging out with a 15-year-old. Yeah, no, it's a separate program. But yeah, and then anybody over 25, I've talked to people. I'm like, come and get some purpose. If you're 27, you feel like you're stuck, you can still come.
You made it, Nak. You've barely made the 25.
Yeah, no, you actually made it because 21-year-olds are allowed. Yes,
I barely made the 25 cut. Yeah, these earrings are 25 years old. Oh, go ahead, Carl. I'm sorry.
No, I think it's amazing. I guess and you may have covered it, but I mean, what was the brainchild of all this, right? This is an amazing event. There's so many aspects of it that are known that are amazing and that will become known that are even more amazing. But what was the thought process of when this first became a thought?
And shout out your team because we see Angel is on here. So obviously she must be part of your team.
Yes, she is. Angel is part of our team. Shout out to the whole team. Angel, Malu, Lulu, Jesse, everybody. Yeah, it's they've been amazing. I don't think I can. I'm like, girl, you guys are amazing. But yeah, I'm so sorry. Can you repeat your question?
What was the thought process behind, hey, let's do this, right? Yeah. Like, where did that come from? Because it's coming to fruition, right? It's an amazing event, but what was the beginnings? Where do the roots come from?
I think it really came from like, hey, I want Oakland students to experience a conference, like to experience what just this thing that a lot of other people, they have that experience. Let's do it. That was it. I know it's very simple, but it is like,
oh, hey, that makes sense too.
I love the planning, right? You've added mental health, which I think is so important these days because the pressure and really the peer pressure. I haven't seen, and I'm old, so I don't know what peer pressure is, but I'm thinking, like social media puts a lot of pressure on people. So I love, and not just social media, but trying to get good grades, trying to, possibly have a job and go to school at the same time. So I love that you've added mental health and making everyone take it.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. It is really hard.
And to see a clinician that looks like you is
yes. And he's amazing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's not just Pacific Islander. He's Pacific Islander and he's amazing at what he does. It's not like, oh, it's just a PI that's got the degree and has the class. No, he's amazing.
Yes. Agree. Shout out to Tone.
Yes. Big shout out to Tone. Now, are you adding more people because, we have just probably a couple more weeks. Yeah. Are you adding to the lineup of your speakers? And
yes, we are. I can share that we have. Well, should I share names or do you guys want?
No entertainers or anything like that. We want to surprise people, but
okay. No entertainers, even though we do have amazing entertainers. So if you weren't able to be at any of the festivals for the last 2 years, come to Open Conference. Come to the Purpose Conference. Yeah, so we have some entertainers. But so we have another workshop, which I've shared about college recruitment, which is actually hosted by one of our staff. His name is Daniel Leopepe. So he has just an incredible roster of players that he has literally helped and managed their social media to really market them and end up, now they're playing D1 or they have full ride scholarships. So he's sharing a workshop, not just for football, but just how do you do that in general? Yes, I will give you the FICA exclusive.
Uh-oh.
So that's one of them. Samoan Solutions will be there. They're hosting they're hosting a workshop, an entrepreneurship workshop, which I am so excited. I think I didn't realize that they hosted that workshop or that program. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I didn't realize that. But so I'm so excited for that. We have another panelist. His name is Caleb Toilolo. He is a tattoo artist. Yes. And then Jasmine Delafase, she will be there. Yeah. So,
oh my gosh.
Yes.
I wonder if we get the day off, because I just missed
just take it off. Just take it off. And then another one of my mentors, he will also be there. His name is Eddie Zhang. So he is not Pacific Islander, but he has just the way that he has changed my whole life and our whole organization with his foundation and his mentorship and in philanthropy. He's just changing the game for APIs, honestly. And he doesn't just say it like, I know sometimes we feel some type of way about the AAPI category, but for Eddie, it was really his like mission to support Pacific Islanders, and he does that. Yeah, he does that. So we have a full lineup. We have DJ Sila, DJ Nate, and then our entertainers, which I will share closer to the date.
Yeah, we love DJ Sila, and of course, we work with her a lot. Yeah. We run into her at events that if we're hosting or emceeing, she is the DJ, so we're familiar.
Yes.
And I'll just say the names that are going to be revealed later, they're not little ones.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not little ones.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. Keep your social media news feeds primed and ready, because when those announcements come, you're going to go, whoa.
Yes. So they have to register before I announce that, because I'm nervous that when I announce those artists, that registration might close, and the 16, 17-year-olds that should have been there missed that. Yeah. So I really want them to be encouraged to register before we announce that. Yeah. Just trust that you enjoy that. Yeah.
Because it'll happen like that. It's going to.
And is there a capacity? Is there a limit?
Yeah. So we are actually close to capacity. That I was going to actually share that on social media this week. But I think we have about 20. No. We have 35 seats left, I think. Yeah. And that's just, I'm thinking because Dr. Hingano was like, hey, we're pulling up with this many. I was like, oh, wow. Thank you for closing that part.
Okay. Yeah. Can you register your folks though?
I know. Yeah. So you guys register. So I want to say that we're like at 30. Actually, let me not even say, because I'm just guessing right now, but I will post the, how.
So if you're thinking of registering, like, this sounds like don't wait, get it done, because when announcements are made later, it's going to be too late. So I love the comment that Angel Fa'aola put. Please register, because we know how our people do. Don't do it. Get in now.
We be so last minute.
I know, and I'm.
Oh no! There we go.
Okay, yeah, we wanted to customize, our name tags. So I would love for you guys to register so we could customize those. Otherwise, you're gonna write it with Sharpie, which is fine, but
I know we are so last minute, and then after registration, they'll be like, "Can you hook me up?" No.
I know.
They're telling you now.
No,
now.
Month I've been telling you to register. Go register.
Yeah. And it might not even be me to say no, because I feel like people know that they're like, I'm just gonna ask Alina. I am purposely not going to be by the door at that time, because I would be like, okay, let's go. And then the venue is gonna be like, hey girl, you're like 20,000 people over. Yeah.
Our parents allowed? No parents.
Parents are allowed at the end celebration. You guys are more than welcome to come to the end celebration. Yeah. I mean, of course, if you guys end up coming, sorry, I know. See, I'm like a pushover when
it's still a PI event.
Yeah. Come on in.
But auntie, all of a sudden we've got 50 million
No.
aunties and
No.
nephews and nieces.
I remember
Um,
we were at what was it? It was Rude Boys production,
Mm.
the reggae festival, and there was this poor Samoan kid working security at the gate to where all the performers were in the back, and it was early, right? So we weren't seeing the trouble he was going to be in, but we were talking about as we went by, like, ooh, that's going to be a tough job later when the crowd's there and aunties and uncles and everybody are like, hey, let us in, let us in. They should have put a non-PI at that gate.
Yeah, they should. No, they really should. Yeah, that's exactly what I always say. I'm like, ooh, they need to put some non-PIs. So
yeah.
it's not so that's hard.
It's so awesome. Well, I love the event. I love the purpose of it. I love the folks that you have on and the ones that you haven't announced yet. I love Samoan Solutions. Those girls do an amazing job at what they do. But everyone there, and Rocky and Layla said they're going to show up.
Please, go ahead. Come on over.
Yes. Is there anything that we haven't mentioned that you want to get out besides register? Anything that we've missed?
Yeah, no, I don't think anything that you've missed, but I do just want to reiterate, that this event really is for Pacific Islanders to explore what it looks like to live in your God-given purpose. And that, just because you have a career, or just because you have these, just because you have a career doesn't mean you're walking in purpose. Like, purpose is deeper than just career. And so I think I just want to make sure that, our people know that you have a purpose over your life, a God-given purpose and a God-given blueprint. And we believe that for you. Yeah.
Does OPIN work with Alameda Juvenile Probation Youth?
No, not right now. That is actually like a dream of mine. We work closely with New Breath Foundation, who, they work with formerly incarcerated and incarcerated youth. And so, that is something that is on my radar, but not at this moment. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome though. But I mean, you have so much on your plate right now.
It's your first event. You can't do everything your first event.
Yeah. I am so proud of you. I'm proud of the work that you and your team are doing. I'm so in awe that we get to be in your light.
Yes.
And so we just want to see how we can get you connected.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Yes. I would love that. Please. I mean, yes. I will respond to you on September 11th or September 12th. But please, I would love to be connected. Sorry, last thing that I did forget that we are actually in need of more male volunteers. It is a big event, and we just want to make sure that our people are safe. We have like one security guard, but we are looking for just more Pacific Islander men who are able to just make sure we're good. So if you are interested, please. And it is good for young men to see like
definitely
Pacific Islander men that are older than them really just serving and contributing to stuff like that. So please, there is a volunteer link in those links as well.
Awesome. Yay. Yeah. Well, thank you so much. I know you have a million things to do and we don't want to hold you from dinner. And then, but anything you need, let us know. I don't know if I can't be security, but
no, you will never be security.
I could be.
And Mena will also be there.
Yes, Mena will be there.
Yes, she will. I'm so sorry. Yes,
see if my 16-year-old can skip a day of school and register. But she's like, she has football and basketball. So
you ever gonna get her to skip school? She's the good. She doesn't want to skip school.
Yeah, my daughter loves school. She loves school. That's right. I love that for her. But I want to thank you so much for everything that you do for our community. Thank you for what you're doing in Oakland. It is appreciated. Oh my gosh, I'm going to cry. It is appreciated. It is seen. It is needed. You're needed. You are needed, Alina. This is your calling. And we're so grateful that you answered your prayers, you answered your passion. And we're so grateful for you, Alma.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you both for having me. And thank you for also what you do, in our community. I think it's so important to broadcast this event and to be there for people. And then of course, we know Snacky with Nacky.
Yes,
So yeah, thank you so. No, seriously, like I am truly, truly honored to be in this space and for you guys just to reach out and to be in relationship in community with you guys. So I am honored. It is my
I
honor.
love it. Thank
I
you
love
so
you guys.
much.
Yeah.
Please, everyone, register. Go follow OPIN on Instagram. Register. You won't be
Yes.
sorry.
Get
And then
in while you can, because there's going to be a point that you won't be able to. It'll be full.
Hallelujah. That is a message that could preach. I will preach that.
Angel, thank you for everything that you do too as well. Both of you. We bless the event. We can't wait to see and hear everything amazing.
Yes. Thank you so much again. God bless you guys.
God bless you.
Have a blessed evening.
Bye.
She's so
Wow.
awesome.
They're definitely going to be more of those. Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be a huge success. And I'm not kidding. Please go register your kids. Register your kids. Don't wait. You're going to miss out. And then
Right.
the registration is closed. You're going to be like, oh, I wish I would have. We already told you.
Don't wish. Do it now.
Just do it.
Because you're going to be wishing. You'll be wishing later.
Yes. Mama Sil, thank you so much for reaching out to her.
Yeah.
That's awesome. The connection. I mean,
again, it's how tight knit this community is everybody wants to see other people win. Like there are people.
Yes, I love that.
There's room at the table. We can all eat. Let's all help each other get a seat at the table. So that was awesome to see.
Yes. Angel, thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah. Thank you, Angel.
Thank you, Angel. Well, I mean, that just flew by. Like, what the heck? Please, again, go follow OPIN on Instagram. Register your kids. It's going to be a great event. They can miss one day of school. It's going to be good for their spirit, good for their heart to be at this event, put on by amazing folks who are genuinely doing this because they love your kids. That's
hard work.
Hard work. So we will be back next Thursday. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Please hit the share button so that people can learn more about OPIN, learn about the event that's happening. God bless you. We'll see you next Thursday. We're here every Thursday at 6 p.m. Come back to Faika with us.
Love you all.